Captain America Brave New World was not bad. And I think you guys have gotten so used to trashing Marvel that you're just lying about it. So I recently watched Captain America Brave New World. And I before I seen it with my own eyes. I didn't really watch the trailer because I also assumed another Marvel trying to do whatever they're gonna do. So before I watched the movie, I seen people trashing it. Oh, another Marvel mishap, another Marvel flop, another Marvel wah 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 wah. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch it. And it was good. I've been rocking with Anthony Mackie for a long time. I've been rocking with Anthony Mackie since crossover. Like, I've been rocking with Anthony Mackie for a while, and Anthony Mackie delivers. I think at first glance, we're like, okay, Captain America is black now. Captain America is Sam Wilson. Okay, how is that gonna work? He's also the Falcon. He's like the Falcon and Captain America mix. He's not Steve Rogers. There's no way he can ever amount to Steve Rogers. And instead of ignoring that sentiment around the movie takes it and makes it a part of Sam's journey and his character arc. A lot of the times in the film, he's questioning, like, am I ever gonna be as good as Steve? Am I ever gonna live up to the name of Captain America? Am I ever going to embody Captain America, even with the history, which they talk about a little bit in the movie, between the American government and black people. And it's just so well done. It's not overdone where it's become Captain America Civil Rights. It's not that. And it's also not Captain America Brave New World. We're going to act like everything that happened in the past movies never happened. It's a true and honest look at, okay, we have a new Captain America. What does that look like? Are we going to try and be Steve Rogers? Are we going to act like Steve Rogers never existed? And I don't know, guys. Like, I'm not mad at it. Brave New World, I feel it. Like, I was kind of on board. Like, they ate that. I want to say Anthony Mackie definitely ate that. Now, where I feel like, because I don't know if you guys know, but I was definitely on the Marvel hate train. Like, I really just felt like Marvel needed to step their cookies up a little bit. They needed to get it back together, because after Infinity War and Endgame, the movies were not only getting churned out at an excessive rate, the TV shows were also getting churned out at an excessive rate. And it just felt like we need to get all this stuff out so we can get another Endgame. We need to get all this stuff out so we can get another Infinity War. So those singular movies felt like cogs in the machine. They didn't feel like singular movies. They felt like, we're just going to have this movie that really doesn't have anything to do with any of these characters, so we're not even going to give these characters any depth. We're just going to do this so it makes sense when we do our second Endgame. And for a while, that's what it's feeling like. I had to commit to Disney Plus TV shows just to understand what was going on in the movies. And I was just like, well, why do I have to commit all of that time? Why do I have to commit all of that time? The honest to God truth of the matter is, people here and there were going and watching the Marvel movies. And then when Infinity War and Endgame came out, it was like, oh my goodness, all of those things led up to this. It felt organic. There were some movies I did not see. I did not watch Ant-Man. But when I was watching Infinity War and I was watching Endgame, I did not mind, because I didn't feel like I missed out on anything. And with this movie, I don't feel like I missed out on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show. I tried to watch it. It was kind of boring at first. I think I watched like the first episode and I was like, I really don't feel like watching this. But I really didn't need much. I didn't need much to understand this film. This film was contained. The character of Joaquin Torres, who is trying to become the new Falcon, I don't know him. I don't know him at all. Didn't watch the TV show. I didn't watch anything that led up to him being in this. But he wasn't such an integral part to the movie where not knowing him left me confused or left me lost. And most importantly, it just felt like good old Marvel. Like, I hate to be that guy. It does a great blend of good old Marvel plus something else new to kind of be excited about. I really wish they didn't have the Red Hulk in I'm assuming he was in the trailers, or on the poster, because I didn't know what was going on, because I have tapped out of Marvel and I was never really into the comics. When the Red Hulk is revealed, you're like, oh shit. You kind of get that like, oh no, they're doing it. They're literally doing it. No, they're literally doing it. That's how I felt. I was very excited. And that's what we need. Like, where did that go? The Marvels, I'm not going to get into the Marvels. I'm not going to do it. You guys are not going to force me to do it. Taking it back to what I was saying, this movie is a great blend of good old Marvel. There's good pacing, there's good, solid action scenes. And I mean, there is a little bit here and there of like, well, maybe you didn't watch the previous things, you might not know. But I think if you're in the Marvel world, like knowing what vibranium is and where vibranium comes from and why how vibranium acts in this world, so to speak, you're not really missing on too much. So overall, I give this movie a 4. Like out of the Marvel movies that have came out in the past 3, 4, 5 years, this has been one of my favorite. This has definitely been one of my favorite, and not just because it's a Black Captain America, but because it's organic and it feels like a good old Marvel movie. It feels I have the same feels of the Marvel movies of past because it's simple. It's not trying to accomplish too much. I think that everyone who is dumping on this movie and shitting on this movie is doing it because shitting on Marvel is cool now. That's literally the only thing. Because Anthony Mackie did a great job. Harrison Ford did a great job. We got the Red Hulk. That's all I have. That is quite literally all that I have. So if you're not a sheep, no, I'm kidding. But seriously, if you want to go and see this movie, or if you already watched this movie and everyone's shitting on it and you start shitting on it, but then you come across my video and you're like, actually, I did kind of agree with you, Ananda. I felt how you felt. That's okay. Do not let them bully you into shitting on Marvel just for the sake of shitting on Marvel. Marvel is Marvel, guys. We have to be serious. This movie is good. And for all of you saying that it was shit, you're lying. They're lying to you because it was a good movie. I am still watching all the Best Picture nominees over on my TikTok, so make sure you follow me on that. It's in the description below. Also, the Oscars recently just stopped voting. The voting is closed, and they're already pissing me off. They're already pissing me off, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm still going to do a Best Picture nominee ranked before the Oscars on March 2nd, so make sure you look out for that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Tell me if you liked Captain America Brave New World. Don't lie. Be serious. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.